so much. If you didn't see the beginning of that video, all I'll say is my dad is the original Ted Lasso. You know, it's funny, when Mark started telling the story, I heard him say, the first time I met Sonya Sharp, and I stopped breathing for a second, because there's a lot of things that can come after that. So thank you, Mark, for such a really nice story. Thank you all for being here tonight. And a special thanks to my team. Andre did mention your names. This night wouldn't have happened without them, and they spent so much time and effort making sure it was perfect, and give yourselves a round of applause for that. This room is filled with people who care about Calgary. Seeing so many familiar faces and some new ones is the reason I'm standing here today. As you saw in the video, Calgary has always been my home. And those that know me well is I would not stand in a windy city on a cold February without passion and determination to leave the city. So that's what I want to make sure everyone understands. But in all seriousness, along with being a former business owner, I have spent my entire career serving Calgarians. Some might actually say I have a passion for it. I have seen firsthand how our city can work well, and I have also seen where it has gone off track. Our sense of unity is slipping, our services are not keeping up, and many are struggling with affordability. And most of all, many feel like City Hall is not listening. Calgarians want a mayor and council who they can trust, listen, deliver, represent, all of them. So Calgary, it's time for a change. Rising costs, safety concerns, crumbling basic infrastructure can no longer be ignored. Infrastructure has been neglected for 10 years and is actually holding Calgary back. We have missed countless opportunities to plan for the future, leading to congestion, unreliability, inefficiencies, and delays. And I know you have all seen potholes every day. Those need to be addressed. We have roads in disrepair, and critical systems like water have failed us. Over the last 4 years, the council majority has increased property taxes by 18.5%, while rejecting efforts from many of us on the other side to find efficiencies and lower costs. At the same time, the council majority approved intense growth without reviewing the capacity of our infrastructure, and I can speak firsthand, that was a failure and risk. And I'll remind you of the water restrictions we all lived through last year. As a councillor, I have listened. I have worked hard to cut waste. I ensure every dollar is used wisely and focus on spending on Calgarians' actual priorities and not ideologies. I have led efforts to improve budgeting for capital projects, and there's an example being built in the East Village right now. I've ensured funds went to road safety, including Calgary Police, and critical infrastructure instead of unnecessary pet projects. For many Calgarians, the cost of living is rising faster than their paycheck. Housing prices are soaring, groceries are more expensive, and everyday expenses are a growing burden. Families are being priced out of our own city. Yet, the council majority keeps increasing costs without really leaving improvements or results for Calgarians, and without paying less. As a mayor, I will prioritize affordability by cutting unnecessary red tape, simplifying the housing approvals, and ensuring our city growth does not leave everyday Calgarians behind. We need action, not wasteful spending, so this city works for everyone. Safety. A safe city is critical. It's not only about making sure people feel safe, but they are safe. I want you to reflect on this next part. Under our current leadership, safety concerns have been sidelined, and too little has been done to address crime's root causes. And a key part of that solution is in rebuilding strong relationships with other orders of government. Right now, Calgarians are caught between a political tug-of-war between city and province. Rather than working together for the common good of Calgary, we see a majority of this council focused on their differences than solutions. This division has actually stalled progress on key issues. We need leadership that prioritizes practical, collaborative, and useful solutions for Calgarians, regardless of whose banner our leaders fly under. Now, I would not be standing here tonight if my family and my friends did not believe in me, and I know you're all here, so thank you so much for being here. But to my colleagues on council, Chabot, Wong, McLean, you have fought for the same priorities I just spoke of. We have been on the minority of this council, since day one. But that has never deterred us from speaking up, advocating, and actively working for Calgarians to let them know we are still here. To the new party candidates and the ones that we are announcing very soon, I am so excited to see that we have inspired you to join us in this fight. And here comes another little announcement, one of whom I will be passing the torch to represent the best ward in the city, of course. I'm not biased. I am putting Kim Tyers in for Ward 1. Kim and I met over a event at Pat Kelly's a long time ago, and I knew she would be the one to succeed me. And about a year ago, we sat down almost to the day, and I said, I'd like you to run in my chair. And I think you were surprised, but here we are. I know she will serve these communities in the same spirit as I have for the last 4 years, by putting them first. To all of you, all the candidates, my colleagues on council, thank you for standing next to me tonight. Thank you for choosing me as your mayoral candidate. And to all of you in the room, what you see tonight is an organized and ambitious group of leaders who deeply care about the future of the city. So when I say we know how to fix this city, I mean it. And we are not afraid to take action. Calgarians will have an important decision to make in 203 days, and no one's counting like I am. This election is not just about who leads City Hall. It's about what kind of city we want to be. A city that listens to its people, a city that keeps families safe, a city that spends responsibly and delivers results. That's the city we want to move forward with. This campaign is not about me or the party. It's about all of us. It's about our families, about our businesses, and about our futures. But we do need your support, your voices, your energy to bring real leadership back to City Hall. Tonight I'm asking you, get involved, get to know the candidates, and yes, campaigns cost money. We accept any form of donation. We even brought white envelopes to all the Italians in the room, and I know there are many. My family is like, pardon, what? But for real, sign up, volunteer, spread the word, and let's build a Calgary that is safe, strong, and sensible together. Thank you.